Good morning, viewers! I am Monette Galang, and for today's segment, we will talk about the legal and ethical use of technology, especially for schools. Now, I am here at Satarita College of Pampanga to see some observations and to interview students and teachers about their insights in the proper usage of technology in learning and in teaching. But first, let's talk about why we should learn the ethical and legal use of technology, especially for schools. Let's find out. When we are young, our parents used to teach us the right behavior and etiquette. Just like when we are in church, we don't play, we don't talk, and we don't eat. Even in schools and classes, there are certain behaviors and ethics we need to observe to achieve healthy relationship with classmates and teachers. And one of these is the ethics for computer use. Number 1. Use computer to help people and not to do harm. Number 2. Use your own or assigned computer unit and not to interfere with others' work. Number 3. Use computer using your own files and not to use other files. Number 4. Use the computer to share information and not to steal others' information. Number 5. Use the computer to spread truthful information and not to do character assassination. Number 6. Use software that are original and not paired. Number 7. Use others' computer resources with permission and not to duplicate it without authorization. Number 8. Use your own work and not to do work of others. Number 9. Use the computer that shows respect and consideration for other people and not to do cyberbullying. Number 10. Create programs or software having in mind its social impact and not for self-interest. Now let's have the ethical issues in technology and in software. Number 1. Unauthorized access and use of computer files, hardware, software, and network. There are many cases when we want some things to be kept private, such as diaries, messages in our mobile phones, and emails. This is what we call privacy. A person is called cracker or hacker if he tries to access computer illegally to access data and commit malicious act. Hacker originally means a computer enthusiast who breaks into computer system to steal or corrupt the data. We are advised most of the time to protect our computer, phones, and files by providing a password. Here are some tips in carefully creating a password. Number 1. Use at least 8 characters. Number 2. Use combination of upper and lowercase letters, words, numbers, and special characters. Number 3. Use join words together. Number 4. Add 1 or more numbers at the beginning, middle, or end of a word. Number 5. Use words from other languages. Number 6. Use password that can be remembered easily. Number 7. Select a password that can be entered even without looking at the keyboard. Number 8. Do not leave written copies of your password anywhere. Number 9. Do not share your password to anyone. Firewall restricts teachers, students from accessing malicious data that may do harm in school's computer and files. All communications in school are being routed through a proxy server which screens all incoming and outgoing messages. Number 2. Hardware and vandalism theft. Computer theft is stealing of hardware and its devices, while computer vandalism is the act of damaging or breaking the hardware, cutting the cables and wires, and smashing the computer and its devices, and deleting of computer and software files. To prevent hardware and vandalism theft, security system and precautionary measures are employed in schools, such as setting up for security cameras and installing locks in the computer unit and devices. Number 3. Software theft. Software piracy is a form of software theft. This happens when a person copies illegally copyrighted software for personal use or business use. Schools enforce policies regarding the installation and the use of computer software to make sure that the conditions that have agreed upon are strictly monitored and followed. Here are the various types of software licenses used in education. Number 1. Single user. Software can be installed only in one computer. Number 2. Multiple user. Software can be installed on a set of computers, typically 5, 10, 50 or more. Number 3. Network license. Software is installed on the school's network. The license will specify and the software will control a specific number of simultaneous users. Number 4. Community license. Frequently used with software distributed on CDs and DVDs. Any number of programs can be purchased from either Macintosh or PC platforms. Number 4. Information theft. Information theft is a computer crime when one deliberately steals information for purposes of studying how to compete with other organizations or companies. To prevent the access of information through the use of computers and networks, schools implement the use of encryption. Encryption is the process of converting readable data to unreadable data. Last but not the least, number 5. Malicious acts in software. Number 1. Spam is an unwanted message being received through emails, discussion boards, text messaging devices, and others. Number 2. Phishing is a scam in which an agent sends a legitimate-looking email that attempts to steal personal and financial information, including bank account numbers. Number 3. Spam messages can be reduced if not prevented by adjusting the built-in settings in your emails to delete spam automatically. Number 4. Malware. Malware enters to the scene when an attachment to a message that carries a virus is opened and then later shared to other computers via network or via portable storage medium. Number 5. Adware is a software that incorporates the presentation of advertisement at condition for operating the software. Here are the examples of the unacceptable and acceptable use of technology in schools. Examples of acceptable use of school technology: abiding by the policies and procedures of other networks that are accessed, being polite and using appropriate language, running antivirus software on downloaded files, attachments, peripherals, or disks, using online time efficiently, using the internet ethically and legally. Now, here are the examples of the unacceptable use of school technology: gaining access to any pay-per-view site, downloading text, graphics, or software in behaviors that may be considered obscene, indecent, or vulgar, giving out your own others' information such as address, phone number, or password, harassing an individual using the internet, plagiarism. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you learned a lot about the legal and ethical use of technology, especially for schools. Back to you, Ruel and Janelle.